going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday, October 15th, and welcome to our special guest, Mr. Chris Cobus, Patriots fan.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
We're doing good until I saw that ugly hat this morning, and now I'm not doing so good anymore.
I gotta. Sorry, guys. I'm on venti coffee number 2 today. I was with one of your hosts here until 1 o'clock in the morning watching. So, it was a long night.
I can't say enough. This is why my face is red. I think I might still be drunk from last night. I was with Sean Flanagan, Cabbage, Jerry Fiakowicz, Chris Cobus. Just so many good people all went to Capitol Grill to celebrate a belated birthday. So thank you to every single person that showed up, especially Chris Cobus. I can't believe I got him to stay out till 1 o'clock in the morning, which is unbelievable. This never happens. This man's in bed by 10 o'clock every night.
I'm usually texting Dustin at 11 a.m. when he's opening before down in the city, so it was good.
But Cobus asked yesterday at dinner, he goes, "Can I come on and brag about my Patriots since they're winning and Drake May's number 7 in the MVP odds?" So we're gonna let him have his moment here in a second. Dusty, I'll let you do the lead into it.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say about the early part of the season for Drake May? I think he's been unbelievable. You guys took down the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo, and then you followed it up with a pretty, I would call it a pretty shaky win against the Saints, but a win nonetheless. My biggest concern yesterday when we were talking about the Patriots is their lack of ability to run the ball between the tackles with Ramondre Stevenson and TreVeyon Henderson. And we know Ramondre's had the fumbling issues as well. Henderson's a rookie, but only 41 yards rushing from the 2 running backs against the Saints. I think that needs to improve. That's my outlook on the team. I think they're going to be good. I don't think they're going to be great. What's your thought process as of now, Cobus? Because obviously you're a biased fan and you're probably really excited about this team.
Very biased. No, yeah. Look, I'm ecstatic to quote Josh McDaniels from the late off season with respect to Drake May. I am just smitten with the young man. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this type of resurgence from the team and certainly the performance that he's given to date. Dusty, I fully agree with you. I mean, the team has got a bunch of glaring weaknesses. Our biggest one, and really the talk out of Patriots camp, the running game is obviously very crucial, but at a high level, we just have no depth, right? So we are a handful of crucial injuries away from the season essentially just being over. And I'm not even talking about Drake or some of the skill position players. I'm talking about the folks on the line of scrimmage and so on. But look, I think 4-2 obviously had the amazing win at Buffalo last week, a really ugly win against the Saints. But, you know, a win's a win. We're 4-2. I think we have the easiest schedule in the league in terms of what's remaining on the schedule, which is awesome. We'll see you all on the 21st of December. I'm looking forward to that. So we'll see what we can do there. But look, here's what I'd say. I think in terms of the strengths, I think we saw this for many, many years with the old guy, number 12, and we're seeing it with Drake. He's sort of elevating everyone around him. The last couple of weeks, we're seeing very minimal mistakes from him. If you look at some of his stats, I mean, they're really impressive with respect to passer rating. He's 4th in the league. 2nd in the league in total touchdowns, including what he's run in. He had his first, I believe it was his first 3 passing touchdown game last week. 2nd in the league in completion percentage, 5th in the league in yardage. So he's really, really doing incredibly well with not an immense amount of skill position players around him and certainly no running game. So here's what I'd say. I'd love to see some improvements in pass defense going forward. We've got 2 really solid corners obviously in Gonzo, one of the top, I think one of the top 5, maybe even top 3 cornerbacks in the league. Carlton Davis playing that kind of legacy Brandon Browner position on the other side. That allows us to play a lot of the good cat coverage and really play really strong man-to-man. Marcus Jones has just been exceptional, both in special teams and what he's been able to do in the slot corner position. I'd love to see some improvements, though, at the safety position where I thought we had some depth. Obviously got rid of Jabril Peppers, and Kyle Duggar's been iffy at best, so we need to see some improvements on the safety in the safety position to see some overall improvements on our pass defense. And then you guys nailed it. We have a non-existent running game. Any element of yardage that we get is usually running around. I think there's some hesitancy to really push the ball further from Mondre and Henderson, just based on some of the historic fumbling issues. So I suspect we'll maybe look in the trade market for another running back. Suspect a little bit of improvement out of the running game, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, that was way too serious. I like it. That was way too house for the show.
Did you script that shit? That's written on your wall in your house. I can already tell. That was well done.
I had to prepare.
He was talking
I
about.
feel like you're good at your day job.
Who else the Pats beat? I will read off to you who else the Pats.
You don't need to
They
answer his
beat-
questions.
They have beat the Dolphins, the Carolina Panthers, and the New Orleans Saints.
It doesn't matter
three-
who they
three
beat.
Powerhouses.
I mean, it's the NFL.
And guess what? They have two more powerhouses on the schedule in the next 2 weeks with the Titans and the Cleveland Browns.
Now,
So this
Chris-
schedule is definitely easy. And
But,
it's
well,
definitely
the
set up
Titans
for
are
them, but
the Titans are well coached. They're good in all three areas. It's going to take our
they're
best.
well coached. Their coach got fired.
They
All right,
don't
well, whoever is the coach.
they don't have a coach.
2 years ago, they're not well coached.
This
Now
guy just
you're-
lost. This guy just
All
lost all credibility. This guy
Oh my
stinks.
God. If I was Tony Reale, I would blank you out for a minute.
You're
You can't
muted.
talk for
You're
a
just
minute,
you're
yeah.
no bloops for
I'm
you.
minusing points from you as we speak.
Now, Chris, if you had your pick on the trade market, who would you go out and get? Now, be realistic here. Don't go out and just say you'd go get Bijan Robinson. Okay,
No,
so
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's okay. Just, if you could go out and just maybe cherry pick two guys for the Patriots, who would you go after, and what positions would they be?
Yeah, I it's not going to happen because I don't think we're going to see a lot of intra-division trades. But I'd love to see Brees Hall, right, who I think is playing at the last year of his contract with the Jets. I doubt they're going to have any appetite to give him and hand him over to us. He'd be an interesting pick.
Well,
I
they're
still think-
0-6. What do they care?
Yeah, I don't think they want to give us any type of weapon, but we'll see. And then look, I think in terms of that would be number one. I'd love to see just depth across the board, particularly at the line of scrimmage, the linebacker position, safety position. But we'll see. It's been many years since we've been buyers when we get near the trade deadline. So I'll be interested to see what happens.
Is the lack of run game attributed to the running backs, or because there's no holes by the offensive line for the running backs to run through?
It's probably both. I think it's probably more the running backs, right? I mean, if you look at how we've done in pass protection, we've been pretty impressive. I think that we've got two rookies on the left side of the offensive line between Jared and Campbell that I think are doing a really, really impressive job in the pass protection game, right?
Mm-hmm.
McDaniel's offense is complex, right? So I expect there's a little bit of learning curve there. But my hunch in terms of what's really impacted the running game is I think Mondry has this thing in his head. Obviously, we all saw what happened with the Steelers game a few weeks ago. We saw what happened on the first drive in Buffalo, driving up the field. Mondry catches a quick pass, little hitch pass, and fumbles it. So I think that's just constantly in the back of his head, and I think he's more focused on embracing football than he is trying to be agile and break a tackle.
Okay.
What's your thought process early on Will Campbell, the number 4 overall pick in the draft, tackle out of LSU? Do you think he's performed pretty well in the early part of his rookie year?
Well, I'm ashamed to say this. I'm going to answer your question, Dusty, in a second, and I'm going to embarrass myself. I, in a drunken stupor before the draft, wanted Travis Hunter. That's who I really wanted. I thought that was kind of a sexy pick. We give Drake May this really cool weapon. But
He is sexy and cool, isn't he?
Yeah, his stats don't really sexy. Yeah. But there was a glaring hole on left tackle. We know that. Anyone who watched the Patriots last season, Drake was just getting mauled left and right. Will Campbell's been just tremendous. He's a good locker room presence, and will continue to be so. To do so and be a good locker room presence. He's done, as I mentioned, he's done tremendous in pass protection. You can look at his stats; they're really, really impressive. So I think overall, super happy with him. I'm super happy with our 4th round pick. I believe it was a 4th round pick in Jared playing the left guard spot. Henderson, there was a lot of hype coming out on him from what he did in the national championship game and also in preseason. First time he touched the ball in the NFL, he ran it back for a touchdown. I think it was preseason week 1. He's been candidly underwhelming in the regular season. So we all predicted he'd be that James White, Shane Vereen, Rex Burkhead, Danny Woodhead type role. He hasn't really gotten there yet, but again, Josh's offense is complex, so I expect
how many fucking scat backs can you name? Deion Lewis, there's another.
Oh my God,
Kevin Falk, right?
Yeah,
going all the way back to Kevin Falk.
Yeah, is it Keith Falk? Kevin Falk?
Ben Jarvis Green Ellis.
Yeah,
the law firm.
Law firm.
It was awesome. Yeah, so you're not worried about Will Campbell and his little short arms. I guess he's performing fine regardless of his arms. It doesn't matter.
What's that
I think
D3
we
guy
do this-
doing that you guys drafted a little while ago, the center?
Cole Strange. He might be bartending down the street right now. I don't know.
No, I actually saw him in.
Chattanooga.
I think he was on one of the teams that played on Monday Night Football.
He's
No,
I thought he
playing.
was practice
wasn't.
squad somewhere.
He's playing somewhere.
Yeah.
But look, I think it's a good point because as much as I love what number
Dolphins.
12 did and certainly what Coach Belichick did for many years, the reality is
Is
starting
he
in early.
Voldemort
I
to
would
you
say,
guys?
what's
You
that?
call him number 12? Is he Voldemort?
My
You just
God.
don't say his name.
Voldemort.
The reality is, Rogers, you and I were talking about this last night. Coach Belichick had some really shitty drafts the last 5 years, maybe even 6 years of his stint in New England. Really bad drafts.
Really bad.
And I think we had. I mean, the jury's still out a little bit. Obviously, I think Drake's a big hit. I think that what Vrabel did this year, I think, is going to be really good. We've got some good. We're building some good depth. Defensively, I think it was more signing some of the great free agents that we did, with Carlton Davis and some of the others. But the reality is New England's success this season, and look, I don't think we're going to be playing well into January. I am hopeful we'll get a spot in the tournament, whether it's a wild card or whether the Bills continue to shit themselves and we somehow take the division. I don't think we're going to get too far into January, but I'll be super impressed if we are playing in January, not just week 18. So we'll see what happens. But I think at the end of the day, their success this season is going to be predicated upon how injury-free can they stay, because we just have very, very little depth. So we'll see how it all plays out.
Yeah, and I think moving forward in this season, I think really what you were looking for coming into this season was probably like, hey, let's turn it around, let's win 8 or 9 games. Now you have probably a little bit higher expectations of this team because they're starting off 4-2. They're in the lead in the division, and Buffalo doesn't really look like the Buffalo of old. I would say if I'm a Patriots fan, if you can win 9 or 10 games, get into the playoffs, albeit a wild card or winning the division, however, I think that's a win, especially with Kayshon Boutte and Pop Douglas and Hunter Henry being your top options on offense for Drake May. We were just talking about this yesterday.
Harry Douglas?
Yeah, Harry Douglas. We thought it was Harry Douglas for a
I thought
second.
it was Harry Douglas from the Falcons.
Yeah. And then, you said it. You guys look like a different team with Gonzalez in the lineup than you do without him. And I think he's one of those boundary corners that actually really affects the game, whether he's in and out. I think depth is going to be, and I think that's what you're going to address this offseason too, right? In the draft and in free agency, get more depth on the line of scrimmage, get more weapons for Drake May to use, and then really turn it on next year and see what you got. But I think the future in New England is pretty bright. I think Drake May has been doing a really good job with not a lot around him. I think he got mauled last year. I think the system was terrible. I think the offensive game plan was terrible. The coach was terrible. I think the whole atmosphere in New England was bad last year with Mayo. And they got a real guy in there with Vrabel. So I think the future,
real man.
the arrow is pointing up in New England.
But I'm going to say something that has no statistics related to it whatsoever. Mike Vrabel seems like a winter football coach. Those late season games, just his mentality, his moxie, just seems like that tough, grinded out kind of guy. Now, you might not have the personnel currently to do that, but that's it. And especially in New England, where if you get a home game and it's cold and it's snowing, Vrabel fits that bill so much, not only because he played there, but also just because how he carries himself.
He's an Ohio boy.
That's right. Yeah. No, look,
Loves-
Dusty, to your point, he's changed the culture completely. And he did so really quickly, which is super, super impressive. I think a combination of him, a combination of Drake will be an attractive destination for free agents next all season. Maybe not the top pick, of course, but I still think attractive nonetheless, which is something I'm really happy about. And I think I just one final point. I think the thing with Vrabel is he's brought back situational smarts that, Gerard Mayo didn't even know where the hell he was half the games last season, right? You saw it in the Buffalo game with even the last third down where Drake rolled out. You could tell he coached Drake, just get back to the line of scrimmage and go down, burn more clock, and we'll set up Indy with a long kick, which he did successfully. You saw it last week in the Saints where short out route Boutte, 3rd and 11, I believe. Drake put it right on him, had him. He challenged it right away because I think the call on the field was Boutte's out, in which case we'd have to punt, and we give Saints back. Saints are rolling up all up and down the field. We made Rattler look like freaking Peyton Manning.
Are you watching game footage like right after the game? Are you watching the all 22?
He's got the all 22 all ready to go.
He's a passionate fan. He's ready. Hey, look, he's prepared.
Dusty, what's the cap situation for the Patriots next season, going into next season?
I believe it's pretty good. They didn't use all like a whole ton of it, and I believe they have quite a bit of it. Let me Google that to make sure that I'm
because
not
that'll make a big
lying.
difference going into free agency. Obviously, if you have a large cap number, large cap
I mean, I
availability.
can't think of anybody that they're spending a ton of money on right now. So
No, they have the most cap space in the league for this year.
Milton Williams. Milton Williams, I believe, is the number
Sorry,
one.
for next year, they're projected to have. Where are you at?
Spotrac.
Yeah. They're projected to have over 66 million in open cap space this offseason.
That's huge.
Um,
It's because
yeah.
that's a
I
rookie
mean,
quarterback
don't
deal money
trade.
right there, buddy.
You're not going to trade for Brees Hall. You're just going to go sign him next year.
Sign his
Yeah.
ass.
Hell yeah. We don't need to give up compensation for him with whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
I can't wait
I
for
will
Vrabel
say
to go
Pete-
back down to Tennessee and whoop their ass, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. Because they are just
Me-
looking like the biggest clown organization right now.
Be cautiously optimistic about the trade deadline. I mean, I know we like to speculate about the NFL trade deadline as if it's the NBA or the MLB. It really doesn't seem like a lot of moving pieces. Definitely not a lot. Not
not
nearly
big
as
name.
many moving pieces as in the other sports is what I'm
Mhm.
trying to say. So, be cautiously optimistic. If you're going to add, you're probably going to be adding around the fringes. If you want a running back, maybe Chuba Hubbard, somebody like that, somebody who can legitimately be an NFL running back, which we don't know. I mean, we know Stevenson can if he can hold on to the ball. We don't know about Henderson yet. What do we think about the Henderson, Judkins, Sony Michel, Nick Chubb little connection there? Both from the same school, both drafted by the Patriots and Browns, and in both situations, it looks like the Browns got the better of the two.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. I didn't ever. You put that all together right there in front of me. Holy moly.
Yeah.
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 a lot of word salad I got to
to
process.
Yeah.
A
Anyway,
lot of
Processing
hubbub.
slow.
Cobus, we love you. It is 11.
Love you.
I know you got to
Gentlemen,
go.
it's
Thank you
been a
very much
pleasure.
for coming
I'll
on.
say
and
this.
Thanks for doing
I've
so
been
much research,
waiting to
man.
come up here and talk shit about the Patriots. I thought I was 5 years away
Hey.
from doing this. So I'm very excited I can do this in 2025, nonetheless in October of 2025. Also, Rogers, if you guys are doing the best sequel, you know what my vote was. You can share that with these guys.
I will let you know.
It's been
I
a
will let
pleasure.
you know.
Thank you,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Dude, thank you,
by the
man.
way-
See you, buddy.
We're in the middle of eating a steak, and Kobus goes, "When am I getting on the damn podcast? I got to talk about my Patriots." I'm like, Jesus Christ, can I enjoy my fucking steak with bone marrow butter on it? Damn it.
Hey,
Those look
Kobus,
on TV too.
some more good news is that Mac Jones threw for 350 yards last week.
Who?
Well, another kid that was broken over the last couple of years within our organization. All
Kobus,
right.
you the man, dude.
Love you,
You
Steve.
the man.
Gentlemen, enjoy. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if
all
you're going
right.
to have a defensive coordinator as offensive coordinator, it's probably not going to go well.
Hey, can I just go back real quick? Him ripping off all those stats and names and just the language and the fluidity in which he used. I mean, you thought he was actually on, Get Up this
I
morning.
mean,
when he
the guy's a salesman. The guy's a salesman.
without a doubt.
But I will say, I didn't hear half the shit that he said, to be honest with you. But yeah, he's got a right to brag right now. They're playing
for
well.
sure.
They're not playing anybody. They don't get to pick their schedule. They don't get to pick their division, but they're beating all the teams they have to.
So what, they had the fourth place schedule in the division, so they play all the fourth place teams, is my
Yeah,
assumption.
and also they're playing the the NFC South and the AFC North, which the NFC South is yearly one of the worst divisions, and the AFC North this year with all the decimation of all the injuries has been a pretty much a joke as well. The only two games they've lost were to Pittsburgh and the Vegas Raiders in Week 1, and that Vegas game is looking ugly.
They
as the
threw away
season
the
progresses.
Pittsburgh game too.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I watched the first time. I mean, I've known Kobus for probably a decade now. And the first time I watched a Patriots game with him was at his house on Curly Street. And it was a playoff game. And I legitimately watched him sizzle like bacon on the ground. I'm not joking. He was on his back like, and I said to him, I know how you're going to die. You're going to die of a heart attack watching a Patriots preseason game doing some sort of sumo wrestler tactic, like just screaming at the television. He is so passionate about the Patriots. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I remember walking into the club and just seeing, like, if the Patriots were playing, the Ravens were playing, like if it was a primetime game or something, It's just him at the bar by himself with all his Patriot stuff at one TV, just staring at it, like nobody else at the bar.
He has one of those shirts that says like 28-3 on it from the
Oh, yeah.
Falcons Super
Oh,
Bowl.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
He should.
I mean, oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's so passionate. I appreciate the passion. It's great, and he means it in good fun. It's just so over the top. It's ridiculous, and I like that. Nick Mongeluzzo, who was with us last night at dinner, by the way, thank you again, Nick. For
That's a name.
yeah, Nick
He's a great
Mongeluzzo.
guy. He came to visit Jamaica Bandits this week or this year.
He's
He
awesome.
is, but that last name is.
Nick's with us, and anyway, where was I going with this? I've lost train of thought, but
Something about Cobus being. a great fan.
Nick Mongeluzzo and Cobus are going to the game when the Patriots come to town, and Nick works for Venable. He's an attorney, and they're in a suite, and I'm like, you want Cobus in that suite with attorneys? Are you crazy? This guy's he's gonna get arrested.
Yeah. Yeah, he shouldn't be in any kind of suite of any kind. Oh man, you should have seen him after those music festivals. He was something else. He was definitely drinking some beers, some silver bullets. Brooks, you got some
Are
silver
you guys
bullets
not
with
drinking today? What are you guys doing? I had a rough night too. There we go. Thank you.
I honestly, I would, if I had beer in this house, I would drink one, but I might have to sprint to work after this based on the text I'm receiving. So I'm probably going to try to take it easy. All right, let's before we hit the NFL stuff, the games for this week, let's talk about the baseball game that happened last night. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and this Dodgers pitching staff, which everyone thought was going to be their downfall in the playoffs, has been the strong suit in the NLCS. Yamamoto, 9 innings, complete game, 3 hits, 1 earned, 7 strikeouts through 111 pitches last night. And this Milwaukee lineup, it looks like it's finally reached they've reached they've met their maker.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You got
I
it.
guess.
You can do
I don't
it.
know. I'm struggling.
You can do it.
I'm struggling,
You got it.
guys.
You can do it.
What do we attribute this more to? We've said this. Kudos to Yoshinobu Yamamoto, but we had questions about this Brewers lineup and the lack of star power in it, and kind of
Quick answer: no talent.
The whole season. Are we seeing that rear its ugly head? Brooks, let's go to you, and then Brian, let's go to you.
They won the most games in the game.
In the game.
They won the most games in all of Major League Baseball.
I know.
Words are hard to put.
And we talked all year about how are they winning all these games with the lack of star power in their lineup. And we were just saying, hey, look, it seems like 1 through 9, they can all get hits. They can all be timely hits. But when you get into the playoffs, it's a little bit different.
I'm attributing this all. This is all. Look, they're throwing out a deck of aces right now. And I'm attributing this to the Dodgers being just better in terms of pitching. Better than the hitters. That's it. I don't think I don't think the Brewers have no talent. I think they're just getting outmatched by pitching.
I don't think so either. I was just quoting a movie. But they
no talent ass clowns.
Seal Turry.
Glass now is going to pitch game 3. We don't know who's pitching for the Brewers yet.
I mean, this is the dangerous part about. I mean, we've said it all year about the Dodgers. They've been hurt and they haven't really played up to expectation. But I mean, if they start rolling, watch out. I mean, it could happen at any moment. It could happen with any team. I mean, the Brewers could turn it around tomorrow and go on and win the rest of the series, right? I mean, it's hard to say with baseball. You kind of got to get hot. We're seeing it with Toronto right now too. I mean, they're dead in the water, it looks like, but who knows? I mean, if they turn it back around pretty quickly, we saw what they did against the Yankees. So
I didn't watch any of the game because we were out to dinner. What was the score of the game? I saw the Yamamoto stats, but what was the score?
5-1's the final. But Peralta really didn't pitch all that bad. 5 2/3. He gave up 3 runs. But he was kind of cruising. He kind of gave it up there towards the end of his start. But he was I don't think he pitched bad at all. It's just this Brewers lineup really needs to get some offense sparked for them early in the game, or it seems like they kind of lag. It seems like that's kind of been a trend too. I felt like that with the Blue Jays too. When J-Rod hit that first inning home run, it's felt like the team kind of got deflated a little bit. Especially in these postseason games, you really gotta keep grinding and trying to get runs on the board and scratch and claw. And it just didn't seem like they had it last night, at least the Brewers. And I don't want to question their energy. It's the playoffs, but I mean, they only had 3 hits. And this comes after Monday night where they only had 2 hits.
Yeah.
So they've got 5 hits in 2 games. I mean, you need to be better than that, guys.
You have to.
We need more guys putting balls in play. We need more guys making things happen. If I'm Pat Murphy, that's probably what I'm saying to my team.
Yeah, I'll take a cold one.
I like the shirt. What's it say on the bottom there? I can't see underneath the fist.
Midwest Originals.
Is that a brewery out there or something?
Nah, there's some friends of ours that play in a band here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they wear some of our stuff, and I'll post some of it on Instagram and stuff like that. And then got some of their stuff in the mail. So, but they're awesome. We hang out with them, and they got 2 kids too. So, actually, he's a big hockey guy. So once we get to hockey playoffs, I should probably have him on here. His dad and uncle played in the league, and he was in the minors and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome. Caps won last night.
They did
on Friday. They're 3-1. They lost their first game. They won 3 straight, I believe.
I scored a power play goal though. That was cool.
Oh, first time?
Yeah, that was cool.
First time this season. First time this season.
Damn, the Rangers have been shut out in all 3 of their first 3 home games. That sucks for them.
That makes me happy.
That's ugly. All right, so pitching matchups.
We went to Venice Tavern last night too. Do you guys remember the Venice?
Oh,
Man.
I do. It's in the basement. We
The
had
basement
Miller High
bar.
Life
I haven't been
ponies.
there in fucking 8 years, probably.
I haven't been there since
man.
Brodeo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One Brodeo.
that's.
Think about this. We
You know what I
walk
miss?
in
I
there-
miss Sandman's too.
Sandman. I know.
R.I.P.
Have I told you about Sandman's and what the guy did with it?
Well, I know it caught on fire, and then he sold it, right?
Didn't he pass away?
Yeah. So our friend,
The guy who owned it, yeah.
yeah. For those of you listening or watching, Sandman's is a local bar right down the street. I mean, I can almost throw this natural light and hit it.
About
it
like
caught on-
picture the best hole in the wall bar. Well, picture like any kind of trademark hole in the wall bar. You got Sandman's.
The ceiling next above the pool table was a tarp. That's how divey this place was. Anyway, yada yada.
Little Marsky-ish.
Very. So anyway, our friend Sean Sims unfortunately passed away in Las Vegas, had a pool tournament. But anyway, then Sandman's caught on fire. A guy named Evan bought it. He flips homes. He's very good at what he does. Anyway, yada yada. I run into him one day at Chaucer, and he's like, "Hey," and we somehow got on the topic of Sandman's, and he's like, "You want to come over and see my house?" He turned Sandman's into his own personal home. So,
you told me this. Yeah.
yeah, I walk in and I swear to God, my shoulders drop. You can almost like feel the nostalgia of Sean Sims or the ghost of Sean Sims inside of that building. He did such a great job. It looks so good. Long kitchen island, granite countertop, bookshelves, office, just done to the nines. He's like, let's go downstairs. We go downstairs, almost looks identical to the upstairs. There's another bookshelf in the back. And I swear to God, he goes over, takes a book, tips it, and the fucking bookshelf spun around like it was going into the Batcave. It was crazy. He turned the keg cooler, the keg room, into an underground speakeasy. And he's got bottles of booze lined up. He's got soundproof styrofoam.
just him?
It's for him and his girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever. I forget her name. And he has boys come over, and he also has his own ventilation system in just that room so you can smoke cigars. It was sick.
He needs to get a liquor license and start
I know.
advertising this a little bit. That sounds awesome.
It's amazing. So next time you
can
guys
have his
come
own
to town,
herbs right there. Just go down, and knock on the door, and go downstairs.
really could. And next time you come to town, I'll text him in advance. He's always offering me to come over. So it'd be great to go over there and just so you guys could see it.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. I would love to hang out there.
I enjoy drinking alcohol.
I do
Yeah,
too.
and going back, how we got on this topic is Venice Tavern Basement Bar here in Canton, or I guess Highlandtown.
It's in
Technically.
Highlandtown. Yeah.
Highlandtown. Dude, it was so much fun. Think about this. A bunch of guys wearing suits and nice clothes walk in, and there's 3 people wearing all black, shooting pool, got lip rings in. And we walk in and we're like, let's just get natural. Let's spray the infield with natural lights and Vegas bombs. It makes no sense whatsoever. We're morons. That's all I got.
That's all you got.
I'm done.
Why
Okay.
why were you dressed up so nice? Just felt like
Well, we went to
dressing up.
Capitol Grill.
We
Yeah,
got
we went
dress
to
code?
Capitol.
How nice. Scale 1 to 10.
I wore just a vest and long sleeve button down and dress pants, but all the other guys wore suit coats. And
The
Cabbage
Rogers
came
uniform?
basically, yeah, the Rogers uniform. Cabbage came right off the golf course, so he had on like golf attire and a quarter zip. Everyone looked nice.
I mean, appropriate enough.
Yeah.
As far as pitching matchups moving forward throughout the playoffs, tonight we have Seattle and Toronto game 3. Seattle's up 2-0. The pitching matchup is Shane Bieber versus George Kirby. We talked about that yesterday.
Mhm.
Can
They've
somebody
announced the
pull
game
up the
4
video that
starters.
Chris Merrick just sent?
Maybe.
Since we're
Um,
on talking about Venice Tavern.
Yeah. There's also projected starters for game 4 of the Toronto Seattle series. That would be Max Scherzer and Luis Castillo. Max Scherzer getting
Max
a
Scherzer.
start in the
Ooh.
CS. Did not expect that.
Didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Tomorrow night we have Glass now for the Dodgers, and we do not know who's going to be pitching for the Brew Crew as of yet. I don't know why Mizorowski's not getting the start. Why don't we just give
Hey,
it?
that's interesting.
They've been using him weirdly. They had a opener one game when they used him most
Mhm.
recently in the last series. So I don't know. We'll see what we get out of that game tonight, and hopefully we'll get at least a game. But it seems like these series are kind of going one way. We got.
You can go your own way. I thought he sent this to the group, but he just sent it to me, so I'm opening it up now.
Thank you.
I found your beer. Where's your beer? What? Abracadabra.
Look at Flanagan's third chin. That looked great. Man,
Always does.
that
Always
Brodio
does.
was so ridiculous. Delaware Day was sitting on a toilet that was outside of Sandman's with a top hat over his dick.
Yeah, that's still one of my favorite
Uh,
photographs.
Yeah, that's that was a classic day. That was a long time ago now. It's crazy.
Man.
It's,
I
tough
wasn't even.
looking
I
back.
had to join later because I think I had to. I think I had to work. I didn't join until I think you guys were in Fells Point at the point where I met up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rodeo. I
had
can't
fun.
even. It was a dude fest. I mean,
We
God,
had
that was
fun.
great.
We
Oh,
definitely
it
had
is
fun.
Brodio. Called Brodio for a reason.
Reason, yeah.
I know we're kind of off topic. I'm going to try to keep us on the rails here.
Go for it.
While we're on baseball,
Have
last
fun
baseball
trying to
thing
do
I
that.
wanted to bring up is that Alex Bregman, as we expected, is set to opt out of his Red Sox deal. He had one of those weird deals, as you guys know, 3 years, $120 million, but he had opt-outs after each of the first 2 seasons. He performed pretty well this year. He did get hurt. But while he was playing, he was definitely very effective for the Red Sox. So he's going to be trying to get a big bag this offseason, and I can't blame him. He's 31 years old. He's probably not going to be able to hit free agency again unless he takes another one of these 3-year deals. And even then, I'm sure he's looking for a longer-term deal. Good for him. He's going to make some money this offseason.
It
Yeah,
screams
I
him going
hope-
right
I
back to
mean-
the Red Sox. Does
Think
it?
so?
Well, you know who
I don't
should
know.
throw all their dice on the table for him. I mean, not only the Orioles. I would love the Orioles to get him. I don't know where he would go. We already have a plethora of talent in too many of the same positions. But I would love his leadership in the locker room. This screams like, I mean, they basically had a deal done in Detroit for him, so I could see them putting their marbles on the
Yeah.
table. And
They
going to get
offered
him.
him somewhere around 6 for $180 last year, and he decided to take the bigger deal with the Red Sox with the opt-outs. And honestly, I don't blame him.
Well, it was
It's
about
the-
what was it? The same AAV, just less years and opt-outs after every year, right? Or
Exactly.
something like that.
Yeah, For the most part, I think they upped the AAV a little bit, but yeah,
They just gave
He
him
took-
a longer term. Yeah.
He took the flexibility. He took the flexibility contract, a flexible contract. That-
And
that's what-
honestly, he could do that 6 more times. He could. I mean,
Yeah.
it worked out for Bellinger. He had
Well, yeah, I
he had
mean,
an okay year. He opted in, and then he had a really good year with the Yankees. Then he opted out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
he's
And
He's
he
gonna
made
opt out
$60 million
again.
in the process.
he already did. He already opted out.
already
Yeah,
did.
he
Yeah,
already
right.
opted. He already opted
Hey,
out. What's up,
Antonio.
Antonio, how you doing, buddy?
Antonio's
Um,
Pizzeria. Every time I
So
see his
yeah,
name,
I think
that.
I think Tigers would be a good match there. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know what Seattle's looking like. If they want to get aggressive this offseason, they could use another bat. Always keep adding, and they don't have a third baseman, at least not that I can think of. I think Eugenio is a rental, so
Hey, you, Henio.
Eugenio Suarez.
What the hell was that?
That's his name. I don't know. I don't really have any other baseball stuff to talk about. We talked about the Orioles a lot yesterday. We talked about the Ravens a lot yesterday.
Yeah, baby, there it is. There it is. Rodeo.
Sure.
Look at
Look at that. Look at those bad mamma jammas. What am I drinking?
I don't even know.
I
Looks
I'm
like a
drinking-
twisted
I think I'm
tea.
drinking twisted tea happen halves.
Yeah, I got one in
Yeah.
my hand.
And your eyes are closed.
My eyes are closed. Shit. God, we're old.
That's a picture. Oh,
That is a
man.
photo. Thank you
Yeah,
for
we
pulling
are.
that up.
That's going back on the that's going on the Instagram at some point for a throwback.
Oh, has to, man.
Oh yeah.
Has to.
Um,
If we're switching to football, I was happy to see Brian Branch got suspended for a game. He deserved that
yeah.
one.
I did see that. I love what Dan Campbell said after the game. He basically came out and said, "I love Brian Branch. But
Hell
we
yeah.
don't accept that. We don't tolerate that stuff in our locker room." And I think that's a good way to lead, right? He loves the guy. He was, I'm sure he had a hand in drafting the guy, the player development. He's been a really good player for them, and I'm sure they have a great relationship. But when your players do something like that, you have to discipline them. Was it the league or the Lions that handed out this punishment? It was the league, right?
I didn't read into that part. I just saw that he was
I don't
suspended for a
know.
game.
Probably the
Yeah.
league.
I'm sure the team had its own punishments, or maybe they just let the league handle it. But
Yeah. I mean, why would they do a punishment here? You know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, you're basically following the lead of what they did with Jordan. Is it Jordan Davis, the Eagles guy who spit on
yeah, that was Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter?
Jalen.
Sorry,
I almost said Jalen.
Yeah, they're following the lead of that because he basically got suspended. Well, he got kicked out of that game, so they suspended him. The money that he would have made in that game, it's basically the exact same thing they're doing to Brian Branch, suspending him for one game because obviously this incident occurred at the end of the game, so he needs to take a seat for one.
Do we remember what the Cortland Finnegan, Andre Johnson suspension was? Or even if there was back then?
I think they each got suspended a game for that crazy mall of a fight where they're ripping each other's helmets off and shit.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
That was brutal.
like, do I blame Branch here? Not really, but I can see how he boiled over there. Did you see the block? I mean, you saw how basically how it boiled over. I
didn't see it, but someone said that it was justified what he did.
They neither of them got. They were both fined $25,000. So we've
That's
definitely
it?
come a long way.
Wow.
I mean, that was what, 12 years ago? How long do you
2010,
think that
right?
was?
15 years ago, 2010.
Damn,
15 years.
they were still the
Yuck.
St. Louis Rams.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I mean, I think it was coming the entire game. And then right at the end of the game, there was a play, I guess, in the last year. I think it's the last series where Juju came across and crushed him in the back. And I think that's just what set the entire thing off. And that's when I went to go shake hands. He didn't get, I guess he didn't get another play because when stuff like that happens at times, you'll find a way to get him back at some point.
It usually
right?
polices itself. Yeah.
Yeah. But and I don't think there was another play, or maybe there was one or two more plays or something like that. And I think he was just still at the tipping point right there, still fresh in his mind.
I don't know.
So, yeah, I mean, think of how why am I blanking on his name? Hines Ward would come across and blindside block some guys on some punts and stuff like that.
Like Ed Reed.
Got him in the back too. So yeah.
Yeah, don't.
But do I blame it? It sucks. It's it's not being a good teammate because you get yourself suspended going into a game going into the game this week. So you hurt your team in that way, and it's selfish in that point. And he did a good job of apologizing. I don't know how sincere it was. Don't blame him for being that pissed off. And
yeah, sure.
but Yeah, it's hard. Whenever taking a cheap shot on somebody like that and cold
Yeah,
cocking
you
somebody,
can't-
it's never going to look good.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do
Yeah.
that. What else?
Can't-
Before we do our picks, anything else around the league?
They're calling the Flacco versus Rodgers game the Icy Hot Bowl because they're both old as fuck. It's Cam Hayward's words, and Rodgers
Oh.
apparently embraced it. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I see Hot's gonna be very happy.
I'm sure.
Yeah, they are. And Shaquille O'Neal, because I think he's part owner in that company.
Yeah. he is.
As he is in a lot of really big time companies, but that man's a businessman. Anyway, I'm distracting myself here. What was I bringing up? Oh, did you guys see Mike Tomlin's comments about the Browns trading Flacco to the Bengals?
I did.
Yeah, he was all pissed off about it, and they asked Flacco about it, and he said he didn't see the comments, but basically Flacco, what I heard or what I saw of what Flacco said was that he was like, I think Tomlin's just playing the game. I don't think he's really all that upset about it. He's been doing this for a long time, so I think he's just kind of
That guy's
just kind of
hysterical.
stirring shit up a little bit.
He's hysterical in the media, to be honest with you. But I understand. Like, he's just like he's got to be sick of it, right? He's everybody in the NFL, let alone the AFC North and the Ravens, were pissed about the Deshaun Watson stuff because that came out right before Lamar's contract. And they're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" Basically, and then he's just like, "All right, obviously the Bengals are dead in the water, and then you guys go ahead and trade a fucking quarterback that can actually sling it a little bit and make them a little bit better in the division. You guys are just a bunch of," he's like, "You guys, Andrew Berry, you're a moron." That's basically what he said. He didn't say that. He's like, "I'm not going to tell anybody to do their jobs, but I just don't like not."
He must
something we
be
would do."
smarter. I think he said something like he must
Something.
be smarter than I am. Like something like
Yeah.
that. It was a little dig. It was a dig. It was a knife in. And
It was. It was warranted. I don't disagree with him.
I don't disagree with him either. He helped out a division opponent and who was about to play Mike Tomlin's team. And by the way, I love how the Pittsburgh people hate Mike Tomlin, but everyone else outside of Pittsburgh actually enjoys him and thinks he's a great coach. I'm not going to say everybody, but a majority of people.
I mean, it's pretty similar to what's going on in Baltimore right now.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty close little comparison
Tom-
right there.
But Tom, my favorite Tomlin quote is, "You never say never, but never."
I got another funny
Dusty's-
picture from Chris. Hold on. I think he's got Dusty. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, somebody at your door or something?
No, my roommate just came in and he had a rough night, so we're I was listening. I heard some noises upstairs. I was just listening.
This is from Brodeo as well.
Oh, yeah.
Where are
Special
we?
attention
We're
at the beer
at-
on the
we're at
beer
Sandman.
opener.
We're at Sandman's here.
That's Sandman's right there.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
That cooler in the back.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We're at Sandman's. That's quite a bar key there.
Does Drew look like he is a infant? Look how little he looks.
He looks very small, but it just could just be Dell's very tall hat.
I hope Drew is sitting down right there. Or actually, there's a step right there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a step
I
on
don't
that side
remember.
right there?
Just
I don't
call
remember.
Drew. We're just gonna make sure Drew's really short.
Yeah.
Really short.
I got a funny. I'm gonna use that one that if you guys follow us on our socials, there's gonna be a funny one of Drew. I mean, I've been using a lot of Drew. There's a lot of funny ones of Drew. The ones that I deem are appropriate enough to put on there.
Yeah. Yeah. Very important. there.
I'm putting on there. There's a funny one coming soon though.
And happy anniversary
Cabbage
to
said.
Drew and Hannah. There
Yes.
was a wedding anniversary yesterday.
Yep, there was.
So I
that's
guess,
the
like-
start of the Quality Hams name. 1 year.
I know it
anniversary.
really is.
Yes, it is. That what is it? SK picture.
The SK
in the
photo.
background?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on, somebody sent it this morning.
That's a yeah. Well, that was the first one. The
Yeah.
second one has the SK sign in it, right?
And I love that we mirrored we mirrored that photo with the bride sprawled across the base of all the guys.
Foy's
from
wedding.
Sean Foy and Hillary's
doctor.
wedding.
doctor.
It's such a great photo.
Yeah, if you don't know who Foy is, we call him the doctor. If you know him as the doctor, if you don't know him as the doctor, it's Sean Foy. Oh man,
All right, so I see hot versus. Oh man.
Yeah. Let's get into the to the games picking. I do have to go to work at 12:30, so I got an hour. I'm gonna go in there because she's struggling. So let's get to the picks and make sure we get that done.
We'll do picks and we'll do another quick draft with the letter generator.
All right, that sounds good to me. The first game of the week. Sorry.
All right, pick a game. What game should I have Joe pick for me? I don't know the game.
Tell him to pick the London game for you. Rams at Jags.
All right, so Joe, you got Rams at Jags. You got to pick that one for me, okay, Bob?
It's going to be the second game we talk about, Joe. So it's Rams -3 is the game you are picking, or you can take the Jags +3. The first game we will talk about is the Thursday night football game tomorrow night, the AFC North showdown between the Steelers and the Fighting Joe Flacco Bengals. The Bengals are getting 5.5 at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The over-under is 43.5. These Thursday divisional games are always weird. What do you guys expect to see out of this game before we make our pick?
I think I actually like the Bengals in this game, and I'm going to make them my pick, but I'm going to say I actually like them in this game. I like that Flacco has another week to kind of get the offense underneath of his belt. He's going to be the playbook's going to be expanded probably 2 times what it was last week. So I'm going to take the Bengals in this game.
A bet that I made last week that I didn't share with you guys was Joe Flacco 2+ touchdowns. I think it was like +280. It was his first game with the Bengals, but look, Jake Browning stinks, and they're going to sling it with Flacco. That's the reason they traded for him is so they could throw the ball down the field to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and give them an opportunity to win some games with their weapons on the outside. I think that's a good bet to make from here on out, especially if the odds are going to be skewed so highly like that. But I agree with you here, and maybe it's just me trying to fade the Steelers, and I just don't think the Steelers are a 5-1 team. So they've got to lose at some point, and they've stolen a lot of games this year. I'm going to take the Bengals as well, and I think they win outright.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one, Dusty. Everything you just said.
Man. I mean, my heart's telling me Cincy as well, but my head's telling me Pittsburgh.
Where are you gonna go with your head or your heart?
Actually, no. I'm looking at the wrong. I was looking at the opening line.
It's 5.5.
It said, it said plus Pittsburgh, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
Yeah, give me Cincy to cover here.
Okay, all right. Team ride on Cincy is not great, and Brian Rodgers leaves, but it's okay because Brian Rodgers' pick has been made by Joe Racky for the next game, the London game.
I don't think we've won a team ride this year.
I don't know that we have either. It is Rams Jags. It is it's technically a home game for the Jags. I guess they go over there so often that I guess if there's a home team in London, it's the Jaguars. But the Rams are I would say actually I don't know. These teams are pretty evenly matched. I'm kind of confused by this line at Rams -3. Give me the Jags as well. Brian's taking the Jags because that's what Joe Radke said. He wants Cam Little. I'm going to take the Jags because I think these teams are pretty evenly matched, even though I think Trevor Lawrence is Eli Manning. And I think especially if Puka doesn't play.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Sometimes both.
So he's going to win a couple Super Bowls?
He's going to make a lot of really boneheaded plays, but he's also going to make some spectacular plays where you're like, how did he do that? So I'm going to take the Jags here. And I also I don't know if Puka's going to play, but if he's going to be playing, he's going to be playing hobbled. So I think that's a big deal. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on the Rams here.
Okay. I don't blame you at all. I think they're a great team, and I think they're.
But I do think this will be. I think this will be a decent game, though.
I do think this game wasn't in London. Brian, you are taking the Jags via Cam Little, who's I believe one of their backup tackles, or maybe he plays. I don't know.
I bet I know where he went to school.
He's their kicker. He kicked a 70-yard field goal in preseason.
Cam Little?
Yeah.
I went to go get a beer.
Oh shit!
And when I opened up the refrigerator, the lens popped out of my glasses.
You better be careful about stuff. I mean, we saw what happened with Anthony Richardson. He almost lost his eye. Shit popping off and hitting people in the eye.
That was crazy. That's a crazy story.
So I heard a little bit more about this on McAfee show yesterday. He was doing band
workout. Okay.
Yeah, and by all accounts, he's been like a way better leader, has bought in fully this year, and apparently he's doing all the right things, right? I mean, we can make fun of him all he wants, but apparently he's finally getting his shit together. So he was doing band work in the locker room. Obviously, we've all seen band work with like MLB pitchers. Quarterbacks do a lot of the same things, obviously. And he had it wrapped around something on the wall. They don't know what it was. The McAfee Show guys, I don't think they've released what it was, but I guess whatever it was on kind of like pulled off and came down in a freak accident and hit him in the eye. And apparently there was blood everywhere immediately.
Did the band hit him in the eye, or did whatever it was attached to hit him in the eye?
It sounds like whatever it was attached to.
Okay.
And then I guess it fell, and they don't know what it is, or they don't want people to know what it was, one or the other. But the McAfee Show guys said they didn't know. And obviously they have a box suite at the games. They're connected with the team. Their show is here in Indy. And obviously McAfee was a cult. But he broke his orbital bone, and then apparently was pretty lucky that he didn't lose his vision or his eye.
Yeah,
like
so,
it was just like the most freak unlucky accident ever.
Yeah, because a band's not going to break a bone. It could fuck up your eye if you get hit directly, or it could definitely mess up your skin. But breaking your orbital bone, you got to get hit by something solid.
Crazy.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I know we make fun of him a lot, and I know he hasn't been the best, and I don't really agree with how high they took him. But I mean, it sounds like he's bought in. He's trying to turn his shit around. Like, that sucks. That's so unlucky.
That sucks. Yeah, that blows.
Speaking of things that suck, this game sucks. Carolina Panthers at the New York Jets. The Jets are favored in this game. I don't know why. They haven't won a game yet this year, and the Panthers have won 3. The Jets are -1.5 at home, and I mean, once again, I said it last podcast, and I mean, if the Jets don't win this game, are they going to win this year? Because this team's, this team is atrocious, and Justin Fields is so hard to watch. I don't know. Does Rico Dowdle go over 600 yards? This just flip a coin. Give me the Panthers. I don't know. Yuck.
I'm riding with you, Dusty. I'm going Panthers.
Where is this game?
Bryce Young is a better quarterback than Justin Fields. I can't believe those words just came out of my mouth.
I mean, a lot of people were taking Carolina, including some, like I think we did too, to be pretty improved this year. I didn't think they'd be 500 at this point. 1.5, yeah. I mean, I guess you got to ride them. You got to ride against the Jets until they lose. So yeah, give me especially 1.5. So
we are team riding in the car, Carolina.
I can't believe we just team rode Carolina.
Yeah. Another really
we were talking game. While you were off screen. I don't think we've won a team ride yet this year. We've team
rode really?
2 games.
Yeah, it's been bad.
I think we've team rode 2 games this week so far.
Another one, the Mike Vrabel revenge game, the Jonnu Smith Bowl, New England at Tennessee. The line here is Patriots -7 on the road. Look, we just talked about how the Patriots have not been very impressive. I'm going to give the first coach fired bump to Tennessee here and say they'll cover this game. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's 7. It's too many points. The Patriots shouldn't be favored on the road by 7.
A lot of points. Brooks, what you got, man?
I'm going to go.
Tennessee.
I'm usually riding on the coaching bump, but I'm very firm believer in the other side about revenge as well. Revenge games. I think Vrabel might run up the score here if he has the chance.
I'm going with Brooks on this one. I think that they win by 30 points.
I can see it for sure. I can see it happening. I think that I think it's just a little too much giving the flowers to the Patriots a little too early, and maybe I'm wrong.
Speaking of, with them firing Callahan, and obviously they're probably punting the rest of the season. Are we going after anybody in Tennessee right now? We think they're sellers. We might be able to get anybody there. Is there anybody worth getting?
Is there anybody on their team? Jeffrey Simmons is really good as a D tackle. He could really help the Ravens. L'Jarius Sneed is always a really good player to bring in on your defense.
Zeitler's there.
He could slot in for Falele tomorrow and make me the happiest man on the planet. Because I can't watch that guy play football anymore. I just
And I don't know who else is on their line, to be honest, besides Zeitler. I just know that because
And,
I was watching Kevin Ostreicher the other day talking about that.
also, I don't think we really are probably going to be trading for receivers, but Calvin Ridley could be on the move because he hasn't done shit all year. So
I mean,
that could be a guy moving to a different team, probably not to the Ravens, but
yeah,
I mean, you
I
can
don't
see the
think I want
Steelers
him.
trading for Calvin Ridley. I can 100% see the Steelers trading for Calvin Ridley.
I could.
They came out and said they wanted another wide receiver.
Yeah, maybe. You
And then
should-
somebody
you
was
should-
like, well, yeah,
I know.
you say that.
That's
But
not like
I
addition by
also-
subtraction.
yeah.
I think that worked out good for both sides. I'll put it that way.
Oh, man, there's some ugly fucking football games this week. Miami at Cleveland. Yuck.
Ooh.
Oh my God, this is the bowl. This is the week where you take your wife and you go apple picking and you do all the all the fall activities and
You did that
like,
last
it's
weekend.
good games anyway. Yeah.
That was
See
my
you at
last
the-
weekend.
Yeah.
See you at the cidery.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You don't need to watch football this Sunday. It's gonna be ugly. The
It's
Browns
past
are-
apple picking season. That's September. Okay, ask me how I know.
Pumpkin picking now.
Now it's pumpkin
Uh,
patch fall bitch stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I
the
like
Browns.
it. Too, so.
I love it. I love with you, man.
The pumpkin spice Browns are -2.5 over the Miami Dolphins. I guess because the Browns defense is good and Miami's hurt. I don't really know. Dylan
Speaking of
Gabriel
pumpkin
did
spice,
not inspire.
I got a pumpkin spice espresso martini yesterday.
How was it?
Never had one of those or seen one of those before, so I'm guessing those are going to be the next up and coming pumpkin thing.
Is it
But
good?
it was
I've seen
okay.
it
Good?
before.
Is it good?
I'm not-
Okay.
It was okay.
It
I'd rather
seems
have
like
regular-
It seems
I'd
like
rather
one of
have a
those
regular.
things a lot of people would order and then not order a second one.
Yeah, it's dessert. It's a dessert drink. It's a total
It's
dessert
kinda
drink.
like-
It is.
Kind of like the same thing as pumpkin beer. I'm kind of like I'm a 1 or 2 pumpkin beer guy, and then I'll
Yeah, see,
switch to
I'm
something else.
mostly out on the fall beers or like the seasonal beer stuff.
Oktoberfest, I love.
I don't hate Oktoberfest, but it's not like I'm not going to drink it over, whatever I'm normally drinking at a bar.
Okay, two things. One, I hate how early pumpkin beer comes out now. It comes out in like late August. That makes total fucking sense.
People just want it so bad.
Yeah. And then what's your favorite pumpkin beer?
Pumpkin.
I was going to say Pumpkin is probably the only one I really would say.
There's
That's
one.
my one.
There's one here that actually that's an Oktoberfest. Never mind.
Yeah, that's my 1B. My 1A is Weyerbacher Imperial Pumpkin. It's delicious.
I've had.
Weyerbacher?
It's been a while since I've had that. I don't remember. I don't think
It's
I
got
can
a
get
little bit
that.
better
I don't
flavor to
think I
me.
can get Imperial here. Or
I don't like.
Weyerbacher, right?
I had a German pumpkin beer last night at the club. They got it on draft, and it tasted like I was eating a beer. It tasted like a full meal, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is awful. I can't.
There was a couple years ago, a local brewery around here, Burley Oak, who I'm sure you've heard of. They do really, really
Never heard
good
of her.
beers, and they do a lot of good like sour beers and a lot of good IPAs. But a couple years ago, they did one of their sour series is called the Dream Series, and they did a carrot cake dream sour beer, and it was orange. It had no head on it. It looked
Ew.
like it was like it would look like it was so much lactose in it. It was on tap at Tap House for almost a year before we got rid of it.
Yeah. If you don't know anything about Dustin, he likes sours and he likes gozes.
I haven't been on that
Goes?
kick in a long time, but I definitely when I was working in Baltimore and when I first started in Ocean City, I was a big sour beer guy.
Yeah,
I have been
yeah.
off of it as of late. I've been more of an IPA or Miller Lite or Natty Light kind of guy. But
Do you like
Coors Light.
do you like Sour Monkey?
Yes, but it's not my favorite. I'd rather have a Golden Monkey than a Sour Monkey, and I know you
Same.
love Golden Monkey. But I used to love Burley Oak Sorry Chicky, which is like a unbelievably sour beer.
Oh, that's very tart.
Oh.
Very.
the RAR Out of Order series. I think most of those were always really good, and in the Burley Dream series, most of those are good too. But that carrot cake one, ugh.
That sounds awful. And I know Delaware Dave is friends with I think
Burley
Ed Brewer,
Brian.
who also looks like Delaware Dave, which is disturbing.
No, that's
Follow him. I follow him on Instagram. I think his
Mm-hmm.
name's Burley Brian, or that's one of them.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, but the guy who brews the beer, he comes into tournament all
Oh.
the time. I can't remember his name. I think it's Matt. I think is his name. but he does look just like Delaware Dave.
Okay.
He also kind of looks like Hippie Greg.
Oh, Hippie Greg.
Yes.
And the reason I bring up Delaware Dave and Burley is he actually, because he's so close with all these people at the brewery.
I don't think I've had that.
Haterade,
I do love Peabody. I do love Peabody. Heights.
Peabody.
Delaware Dave, they made like a strawberry graham cracker beer, and Del said they actually are dumping strawberries and graham crackers into the still whatever. I'm like, that sounds. I can't imagine cleaning that thing.
Yeah, it would probably be a miserable experience. You got to get a power washer. All right, let's get back on track here. Miami at Cleveland, the Pumpkin Spice Bowl.
The Pumpkin Spice Bowl.
Dolphins and Browns. I mean, I'm trying to think of two players that played for those two teams.
Denzel Ward. I mean, probably one of the better D-backs in.
He plays for
You
Dolphins.
named a couple of them.
The Browns.
Judkins, Shador Sanders.
No, I'm
Dylan
talking
Gabriel.
about Browns and Dolphins. I'm trying to think of a person that played for both of those teams.
Oh, for both. Like an immaculate grid. Oh,
yeah.
I got it.
Like the Jonnu Smith Bowl of the Titans Patriots.
Maybe did Ronnie Brown play for the Browns?
No, his name's just Brown.
I know, but
He played for the Eagles.
We're morons. We are such morons.
I bet you AJ Feely or Jay Fiedler did it.
probably right. Yep.
Or Ryan Tannehill.
Uh-uh.
All right, Browns -2.5. This game sucks. Give me Miami. I do not believe at all in
Charlie
one
Whitehurst.
iota in Dylan Gabriel. I did not like what I saw of Dylan Gabriel, and I'm not betting on him. Not $1. Give me Miami.
I'm riding with you, buddy.
I liked him the first time he came in, but yeah, that last game was rough to watch. So yeah, give me Miami and their coaches. Coach is trying to keep a job right now.
Yeah.
3 team rides. Also, Devon A-Chain, I think, has a big game.
Is it A-Chan or A-Chain?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Potato,
I've heard
tomato.
both.
Raiders,
tomato.
Raiders at Chiefs.
I think it's
AFC
tomato,
West.
tomato, by the way.
Tomato,
Not
No, but who says tomato?
not me.
British people and Australian people. Raiders at Chiefs. Chiefs are -10.5 in a division game at home. This line I think has swung a little too far the other way, and I don't love Las Vegas. And I know we've had a lot of stuff to say in positively about the Chiefs, and they get Rashee Rice back this week. But this is a divisional game. It shouldn't be more than 10 points. And the way that KC looked in the first couple of weeks, I think that could come back out again. Give me the Vegas Raiders plus the points. I do not think they have a chance to win this game, though.
Brooksy,
Agree.
Vegas.
Agree.
give me the Chiefs.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Give me the Chiefs.
Somebody was going to have to take the Chiefs, and you're probably going to be right.
It's a lot of points, but I'll take the Chiefs. They're only up and up.
They're rolling. Their offenses,
Eagles.
at least.
Eagles reeling after 2 straight losses to the Giants.
Hey, remember those two
and-
teams who had the best rosters in the NFL before the season and were definitely going to play each other in the Super Bowl? How are they guys? How are they guys doing? Fuck me.
Pretty good.
Fuck
2 straight
me.
losses from the Eagles to the Denver Broncos and the Fighting Cam Scatterbows. The line here is Philly -1.5 at Minnesota. Do we know who is playing quarterback for Minnesota? Is it Carson Wentz or is it JJ McCarthy?
They haven't announced it yet.
They have not announced it yet. Okay.
Wait.
But there's talk that even if McCarthy comes back, they might stick with Wentz,
Hold on.
So,
which is
okay.
crazy.
They're both
Never mind.
questionable. Carson Wentz with a shoulder and JJ McCarthy with an ankle. Jalen Carter is questionable, and it seems like he's the linchpin of their defense. Also, Quinyon Mitchell questionable for this game. He's one of their best boundary corners, first round pick out of Toledo a few years ago. Give me Philly, I guess.
I'm taking Philly too. This is the not knowing what's going on with the quarterback situation in Minnesota is scary. And
Minnesota coming off a bye makes me
I don't
like them a little bit, but
I don't care. Give me,
Yeah,
I'll take
give me-
the Eagles.
Yeah, give me a pissed off Eagles team.
yeah. Team ride on Philly. This is a lot of team rides. This is usually not good weeks for the boys. Another really, really good, really entertaining game. Saints Bears. Saints at
wow.
the Bears. The Bears are -5.5. This is the worst slate of games. And last
I
night-
might go to a Chuck E. Cheese on Sunday.
Ooh, Charles Entertainment Cheese.
Charles Entertainment.
Bears minus 5.5 against the Saints. The Saints have been frisky, and I do not believe in the Bears. Give me the Saints.
I'm right there with you, buddy. Give me the Saints. I said yesterday, I kind of dig how scrappy Spencer Rattler is. I don't know why I like that, but I just like what I'm seeing. He's gaining confidence, even though he has a shitty overall record. I'll take the Saints with you.
I'll go Bears here. I don't have a good reason.
Oh, Chicago, you don't need one. Here's a really good blast from the past game. A lot of these games were happening in the playoffs in the mid to late 2000s. The Colts at the Chargers. Peyton Manning versus Phillip Rivers is a playoff matchup I remember seeing quite a few times. This is the Phillip Rivers Bowl. Rivers did play for the Colts and actually played pretty well. Should have won a playoff game. They lost to Houston, and it was close. Chargers minus 1.5 at home against the Colts. And dude, I don't know if the Chargers, with all these injuries, are going to be able to handle this Indianapolis defense. Although Jacoby Brissett made this Indianapolis defense not look all that good last week.
Yeah, that was odd. I don't know.
This is a weird, tough game. Huh.
I'll go first. Give me Indy. Yeah, I think the injuries with LA is. I mean, we've seen them not play as well the last couple of weeks and either lose or try to lose some games here. So, I'm going to take Indy, especially. I mean, they're way healthier. They're playing well. So.
Right.
I will give me the Chargers. I'm still, the jury's still out on the Colts, and I'll take Justin Herbert over Daniel Jones.
I agree.
I've taken 4 straight road teams, so I got to take a home team here. Give me the Chargers. This is the bad student way of doing this. I put too many A's in a row. I gotta switch it up.
By the way, Michael Cabbage was with me last night, and he brought up someone we forgot on the draft, and he just texted me right now. We forgot one, Michael Phelps.
There's a lot that we're gonna forget.
Yeah, we're gonna forget.
Arnold Palmer. That's another big.
I like it. I would like it more if we just did first names, because it makes it so much more confusing, because it's just so hard to keep track of everything.
Or it's you got to pick a name, right? Or first name or last name. It's got to be. You got to ride with whatever it is.
Yeah. Like if S, you could pick Seal.
All right. I want
You're not wrong.
I want you to move on. I want you to move on. Right
the New York Giants, with all kinds of newfound life with Jackson Dart, are going to Denver. And this is not a good spot for a rookie quarterback at Denver with that defense who just sacked.
Is he playing for sure?
Who's that?
Jackson Dart. Like, is there anything coming of like this concussion stuff with the NFLPA and the league and stuff?
I don't
know.
There might be something coming of
I haven't
that,
seen anything.
I don't know where he is in terms of an injury report, and I'll look. He is no injury report listed.
Well, he came back in that game, so.
Yeah. So he's playing in this game, regardless of if Dayball gets in trouble for what he did. Charles has good pizza, but a grown man should not be there. Yeah, that's true.
That's very true. Very true. You are not lying at all.
But Jackson Dart, newfound life. It's a really rough spot. Like I said, the Broncos sacked Justin Fields 9 times last week. The Giants' offensive line is definitely not the strength.
9 times.
But Cam Scatterbo looks good. I really wish Neighbors was playing. Because I would like to take the Giants here. I just do not like the weapons, and I do not like Bo Nix. But he played bad last week, so maybe he'll Bo Nix the other way this week. Give me Denver.
Yeah, give me Denver.
Team ride it, boys.
Team ride.
I don't like the 7 points. I don't like 7 points one bit, but.
This is a rematch of a very famous playoff game. Packers at Cardinals. I remember.
I remember this game.
I remember Aaron Rodgers and Carson Palmer having a big duel in this game.
Didn't someone kick a football? Like it was a receiver, like kicked a football into his hands or something. Or maybe kicked an interception into his hands.
I think there was a Hail Mary at the end of half, and then there was a pick six to end the game or something. There was some crazy shit going on. There might have been multiple of these, by the way.
Yeah.
The next game, Green Bay at Arizona, is Green Bay -6.5 on the road. I don't know if Kyler Murray is going to be playing in this game. Let me try to figure that out.
Let me know on that.
That might inform your decision a little bit.
That's going to sway me for sure.
Kyler Murray is Q. He's Qable.
Great.
Status for Week 7 matchup is up in the air due to a foot injury. My roommate just got Jersey Mike's delivered. He's very excited.
The question is, what size is the sub?
What size is
it's
the
a
sub?
big boy. It's a big boy. What'd you get?
Buffalo chicken cheese
Is
steak.
it the
Buffalo
Big
chicken
Mike?
cheese steak.
Oh, that's
Strong
good.
order.
That's a good call, man.
Strong order.
What Jersey Mike's makes one of the best Italian subs.
It truly
Jersey
is a
Mike's
sub
is-
above.
It
is a
really
sub
is.
above.
Anyone that likes Jimmy
Not a
John's or
sponsor,
Jersey
but wish
Mike's.
they were.
I wish they
Throwing
were.
it back to one of our original get together podcasts, watch-alongs. Jersey
Yep.
Mike's.
Jersey
We want the
Mike's.
ball. We want the
Jersey
ball.
Mike's. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
You have a wonderful time with that cheesesteak, sir.
Is he working?
Is he wearing pants? Is he
He's wearing
pants?
shorts. He's definitely struggling.
Steve
He
Rugler.
said, and I quote, "I was a bad boy last night."
Some dirty ice
all right.
cubes.
So Kyler Murray is questionable. We don't know if he's going to be playing. It seems like Arizona's offense is better when he doesn't play, based on the 1 week sample size we have. But I don't know. I haven't loved Green Bay since those first 2 weeks where they look like world beaters. But I feel like they have to get it on track at some point, and this feels like a good chance to do it. Arizona's not good. I really regret making them a team that I thought could compete for a wild card at the beginning of the year. They won their first 2 games against the Saints and the Panthers, and they haven't won since. I don't believe them at all. Give me Green Bay.
I will actually go with the Cardinals in this one.
Wow.
Ooh.
Are you counting on the little legs, or are you counting on Brissett?
I'm counting on the hefty lefty, Jacoby Brissett.
the
The other hefty lefty.
He's
right.
not
He's
left-handed.
right-handed. I know.
The hefty righty.
He just looks really big.
Jacoby Brissett.
You just want the widow wags. The widow wags.
Jacoby Brissett. NC State.
NC State, that's right.
Yeah. Drew Stanton, former Arizona Cardinal, also went to NC State. All right. We need to.
Drew Rosen as well. But give me
Josh
Josh
Rosen.
Rosen. The Rosen one.
Drew Rosen house.
Drew Rosen house. Words. Nobody knows how words are formed. Give me Green Bay.
All right. He likes the Green Bay Fudge Packers.
To win by a field goal.
Next game. Well, they have to win by more than that.
I got to win by
Line
9.
2.5, isn't it?
6.5.
6.5.
I keep looking at the opening line. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay. Commanders, the Washington Commodores at the Dallas Cowboys. This game's actually going to be fun. This is a 4 o'clock window game, and I'm excited to watch this one. The over-under is 55 and a half. 55 and a half at Jerry World. That's probably the biggest one we've seen this year. I think it has to be. And with good reason. The Cowboys have no defense, and the Commanders have a lot of fun on offense. And I think Scary Terry is probably going to be back for this one. Not 100%, but it looks like he is trending to play. Give me the Manders. I don't think they lose 2 weeks in a row, and certainly not to these Cowboys. Give me Washington.
Give me the Commanders as well, and I'll bet somebody on this podcast right now $5 at the under hits.
I'll bet it. Let's do it. I owe you $5.
All right,
Double or nothing.
$5. And the reason I say that is, and I don't understand why the hell they constructed the stadium the way they did, and I'm sure it's a gorgeous stadium. I've never been in it. I've been around it. But that sunlight for those 4 o'clock games fucks with receivers big time when they turn around to look for the ball, because the way that the glare comes in from the openings they have on the side.
Because they want God looking down on the Dallas Cowboys, his favorite team. That's why.
I'm getting way too into this.
Oh, that's why I'm going to be up $10
I wish
instead
I
of
had a
$5.
buffalo chicken cheesesteak right now.
Now I want one really bad. I'm probably
No way
going to
he's
get
gonna
one.
eat that whole thing, right?
I think you would steal it from him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go steal a quarter of it.
What
I'm
does
probably gonna go get
Vegas
one right after
know?
this.
What does Vegas
What do you mean?
know?
What do you mean? What do you think this line should be?
I don't know. I had 9 a.m. half off grocery store
Sushi?
sushi this morning. Is not
Oh.
sitting good.
That's not good, dude.
I mean, that might be, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, I was a little hanged over this morning. Give me Dallas. We can't keep team riding this.
All right.
Give me Dallas in Dallas.
I don't
And
hate it.
Dak's throwing the piss out of the ball. So is CD coming back this week or what?
He's expected to practice this week. They don't know if he's going to play, but if he doesn't play, I'm going to be in a very, very precarious fantasy football situation. So I'm banking on the fact that he's going to play. Because as you guys saw yesterday, my whole team is dead, and I can't drop any of them because they're all good.
I'm in a pretty similar spot as you in a couple fantasy leagues that I need some guys to get healthy real quick to turn my season around.
We have the next game. We have 3 games left. This is the Sunday night game. There are, once again, 2 Monday night football games this week.
This is bullshit.
And they're not they are staggered this time. The second one starts at 10 p.m. Eastern.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it sucks. Falcons at 49ers is the Sunday night football game. This game looked like a little bit more fun. Good for the Falcons for taking it to Buffalo, but we've talked about this ad nauseum on the podcast this year. The Falcons are a completely different team on the road as they are at home. The 49ers look to get George Kittle back this week. It also looks like Brock Purdy is going to be practicing this week. He might be playing as well. Ricky Pearsall's status is still up in the air. Juwan Jennings' status is still up in the air. Fred Warner and Bosa still out for the year. The line here is Niners minus 2.5, and I got to be honest with you. When I was guessing this line in my head, I would have thought it was the other way. I would have thought Falcons minus 2.5. So I'm going to go with my gut here. I know the Falcons have been bad on the road. The Falcons are too bad. Give me San Francisco. I'm changing my pick.
Okay, I'm going to go the Falcons. I think they're this is that win they just had turned their season, so I think they're going to be on the up and up for the next couple of weeks.
All right.
I agree with you guys. I think the Falcons need a little bit more respect than they're being given right now. But I think that my pick of San Francisco winning this division, they need to win this game. So give me San Francisco.
All right. San Francisco. 3 teams at 4-2 in that division, and I probably believe in San Francisco the least of the 3 teams that are 4-2, just because the injury situation.
Okay.
This is the game that, if it weren't for an injury situation, would be probably one of the marquee games of the year. We have Tampa Bay, the first Monday night. Tampa Bay at Detroit Lions. Mike Evans could potentially play in this game. Godwin is almost certainly not going to. Igbuka is almost certainly not going to. And I think they've already ruled out Bucky Irving. So he will not be playing in this game either. So expect Sterling Shepard to be a big name this week on fantasy waiver wires. Look at Tez Johnson, who caught a long touchdown from Baker last year. And then Cameron Johnson, who's probably going to be their de facto number 3, but is really like their number 6 receiver.
They lead the league in Johnsons.
Yeah, they do. They got a lot of Johnsons. Also, could be a good Cade Otton breakout game. Could be a little Cade Otton breakout if you have a tight end problem this week, or if you guys on bye.
I got a funny. Speaking of Johnsons,
Okay, here we go.
I mean, I'm not going to bring up what happened last night, but you guys saw it in the group chat.
Yeah.
A little inebriated, or you saw it on TikTok, one or the other. But when I was playing college baseball and we were on the road, and we were staying overnight somewhere, our coach would yell out while we were whenever we got to wherever we were going, the hotel on the bus. He'd yell out the roommates by their last name, and he'd give us. They got up. Obviously, you get off the bus, get your bags, and get your key, and go to the room. It's just the most efficient way to do it, to be honest with you. And there was one room that stuck out, and he's going up, and he's like Rothschild, Klein, Smith, whoever it was, right? And then there's one room that will live in infamy. Long,
Infamy.
Johnson.
No.
We had a
Long.
long,
No.
we had a Black, and we had a Johnson.
No way.
And we all lost it because it was after
I
like
would-
an 8. It was after like an 8-hour trip, and it was like 3 a.m. and we all were just like,
Oh, fuck. That's
I've
great.
never heard that story. That's a good story. I
That's
like
a
that.
great story.
you know, Dusty, you know 2 of the 3 of those guys.
I do know Jason Long and Brian Black. I don't know Johnson.
Dan Johnson. I don't know if you remember him.
Dan
Long
Johnson.
Black Johnson. That's
Dan
good.
Johnson is a very generic name.
That is so
Yeah,
American.
Jason Long, Brian Black, and Dan Johnson. Long Black Johnson.
All right, Bucks at Lions. The Lions are -5.5, and that line is a little skewed, like I said, because of that Bucks injury bug that's been going around. The over/under in this game is still 52.5. By the way, I guess they believe in Baker, and why not? He put up points last week without all of his guys. Why not? Why not be able to do it again? I so badly want to take Tampa, so I'm gonna give me Tampa.
I'll go the oppo. I'll go Detroit.
Okay.
Oh man, I want to keep riding MVP Bake.
God, I could
But-
hear the sushi come out of you.
Give me Detroit at home to cover here.
Give me Detroit. Give him a Philly roll. Houston at Seattle is the last game on the board, and that's the 10 o'clock start on Monday night. Can we stop this? This is so stupid. I don't want this. I don't want to be watching football until 1 o'clock in the morning.
But you're going
Texans at I probably won't, honestly. I don't
Okay.
care about either of these
I
teams
won't.
enough. Texans at Seahawks. Seahawks are -3 at home. This is a classic Vegas line. Seahawks -3 at home. Pretty even teams, I would imagine, in the eyes of Vegas. Give me the Seahawks. I do not like the Houston Texans offensive line. I know they're coming off a bye, so maybe they've righted some wrongs, but I love what I've seen out of the Seahawks defense, and I think they're going to dominate this Houston offensive line.
I
Seahawks.
couldn't agree. I could not agree more. I don't need to add anything. Give it to Seahawks.
Seahawks at home. The one thing that we haven't talked about is Mike McDaniel cannot win at home
Like
for whatever reason.
Mike McDonald.
Mike McDonald. Sorry,
It's
he cannot
It's confusing. It happens to me a lot too.
cannot win at home. Can't do it for
doesn't-
some reason.
It doesn't make
He's
any
allergic
sense.
to it. He's allergic to it. I don't know.
12th
But
man. Man. He doesn't like that 12th man. He don't want it.
I guess, but I do think this line should be bigger. So give me Seattle. Give me the
Yeah.
Seahawks.
And that's our last team ride of the day. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 team rides.
6 team rides.
Not good.
Wow.
There are only 14 games. We almost half of them we are team riding, which means
Mm,
watch out because Vegas knows
Vegas
something.
knows something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did we do last week?
I did not look. I will tally that. Yeah, sorry. Did not look.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
I got a PP in my panties.
Go, PP.
I actually have to get going to work, so this might be a good time to finish the podcast now.
Okay,
'cause
no
I have to
draft.
be
You don't
at
want to
work in 20 minutes. I'm sorry.
no draft. You want to do it? You wanna
Oh, we can do a
5
quick
minute-
draft. We can do a quick draft, but that'll be it for me.
Go,
I gotta
go, P. Go, P.
All right. All right. We'll do the draft. Hold on. Let me get this.
Yeah, get your word or your thing going. Your little
My word
letter
jumbler?
spinner. Yeah. I can hear him ping. Good lord,
This is a pretty strong stream.
that's a strong stream.
All right. Do I have random letter generator? Random letter generator. Letterpickerwheel.com.
Letter picker wheel.
Pickerwheel.com. All right, we have to get rid of T and P, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. We'll just spin if we need to. All right, let me share the
Yeah.
screen.
My meeting this afternoon is going to go well.
Where are you going? You going to like a coffee shop or something, or
Somewhere downtown Carmel for lunch.
All right. If we get P or P, we are going to ignore those and spin again. But it looks like we're going to get C.
yeah.
C. And I picked last yesterday, and Brian picked second. Brian, you had the worst pick yesterday. What do you want to pick this time?
I had the worst pick. What was the worst pick?
You picked second. You picked second. So
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first, and then Brooks, you go second, and then you get to go third.
Okay. Okay. What's your number 1C?
I mean, look, let's just call a spade here, friends. All right, it's Cal Ripken.
Oh, wow. Cal Ripken, eh? Ever heard of him?
She sounds hot. Is it my turn?
It's your turn, Brooksy.
It's your turn, Coach. Give me. Give me. Connecticut basketball.
Ooh,
Wow. Okay.
whoa, all right.
Connecticut basketball. Eh?
That was okay. That caught me off guard.
Yeah, me too.
C is tough. I don't really this whole category is taking me off guard today. All right, give me Catfish Hunter.
Okay.
That is
the
so
only one I can
random.
think of. The only
Catfish
yeah, off the top of my head. Catfish Hunter. It's a really great nickname. And give me Charles Barkley.
Oh, that's all right. There you go. There you go. That's all right. That's a good rebound.
Better than Catfish Hunter.
Pun intended with the rebound there. Catfish Hunter. All right, I'm gonna stick with the no, it's Brooksy again.
Give me first thing that comes to mind. Give me Cam Cameron.
Oh, Cam
Cameron.
I hate Cam Cameron. He sucks.
Wait,
I agree.
what?
First thing that came to my head.
All right. I'm winning this draft. All right. And not that there's a scoreboard on this bad
Yeah.
boy, but
Catfish Hunter?
but,
You
all
think
right,
you're going to be Catfish Hunter?
give me Camden Yards, you guys. Come on. What the fuck? Cam Cameron? I'll take Camden Yards.
I'm
Camden
inebriated.
Brian, you get another one. What do you got?
And then I'm going to go with a food that we get at baseball games. I'm going to take a corn dog.
Oh, okay.
That's a shitty ass pick.
Yeah, I've
You
never
took
had a
Cam
corn dog.
Cameron. He won one game for the Dolphins.
Never had a corn dog at a baseball game in my life.
Oh, that's a
Never-
shame.
I don't like corn dogs really. I'm not a huge fan of them.
But I do like corn, dog.
I hate you people.
I've got a couple good answers here. Go ahead,
All right,
Brooks.
good.
What we got?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to do like first name that comes to mind in a sport. Give me Chris Johnson.
Chris CJ2K Johnson, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Give me concession stands.
There you go.
Concession stands or just concessions.
Yeah.
And then give me CC Sabathia.
Nice.
Double C. Extra points.
Give me Clayton Kershaw.
Nice.
Ooh, that's better
All
than
right.
Catfish Hunter.
Better than Catfish Hunter for sure. All right, I get two to close out my draft, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Cal Raleigh,
Ooh, the big dumper. That's a good
Mhm.
one.
and then I'm gonna go with another food at a ballpark, and I'm gonna go cotton candy.
Wow, over Cracker Jacks, huh?
Yeah, I'm not a Cracker Jack fan.
I don't like them either.
I'm a savory popcorn guy, not a sweet popcorn guy.
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter. That's a
Ooh,
good
that's
one.
good. Mhm.
I'm also going to take a Chris from a different line of work. Give me Chris Jericho.
Oh,
The
wow.
Walls of Jericho.
The Walls of Jericho.
Coors Light. Oh my
Well,
god.
that's not
Oh!
sports related. You can't take that. Can you?
Drink beer at the
Beer's
ballpark.
sports related.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you could say that for any beer, drink, food.
Or how about Coors
option.
Field?
Coors Field, yeah. I'll give you that.
Clyde Drexler came into my head. Copperhead, which is a famous golf course. Just the word championship came to my head.
That's
I wrote down
stupid.
I wrote down Cam Newton,
Connie Mack.
Connie Mack. There's a name I haven't heard in a very long time. And I know who Connie Mack is. College basketball. college
Carl
football,
Crawford.
Carl Crawford.
Oh, that's a good double
Ar-
six. Coco Crisp.
Oh,
There's a couple other C's that are actually K's that keep coming into my head.
Chris Davis.
Oh, Calvin Johnson, Megatron. We forgot about that.
Carl-
We forgot about
Carl Malone, K keeps
Carl-
coming in there.
Yeah.
And Chris
Carl
Bryant.
Lewis. Carl Lewis.
Chris Mullen was a K too, wasn't he?
No,
he
it
wasn't. He was a
It was a
C.
C.
Uh,
Let's see.
Cedric Mullins.
Ooh,
Mm.
C's a tough one. What did we miss? We probably missed some big ones.
I missed some
I
big
mean,
ones.
I'm sure we have. Ask Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves. You ask Jeeves this quiz is not a question you can ask Jeeves. What is the best C in sports? How do I type that in? Citizens Bank Field.
There you go.
City Field.
Cam Cameron.
We're-
Crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does. Yeah, I think that's all I got. All right,
That's
I
all
got to
I
go
got.
to work. I got to be
All
there
right.
in 15 minutes. I will
All right.
see you guys. You'll have a great rest of your Wednesday. Guys, thanks for tuning in. We will see you
Next week.
probably next week, if not at some point this weekend. We love you very
Either-
much. We appreciate
Either
you.
next week or maybe we'll do a. What do your guys' night schedules look like? We're going to do an after hours at any point?
We can do it after hours because it seems like, well, I don't know what Dusty's schedule is. I'm free all Sunday, and Sunday football sounds terrible right now, so
Yeah.
I'm free.
I'd be down for a little Sunday morning soiree, maybe. I got to work double. I got to
We'll
work
see.
today now until 7. Then I got to work a double tomorrow and Saturday. I'm off on Friday, but I'm playing golf in the morning. So
Yeah. I'm good with Sunday. I'm
Sunday.
good with Sunday morning soiree.
All right.
We
We'll
got
aim for
morning
that.
football.
okay. All right, guys. Thank you once again for listening, and maybe we'll have more information on Sunday about some of these matchups, and maybe we'll edit some of our picks. We'll see. You guys have a great day, and we will see you on Sunday.